Welcome back to another episode of the Bar and Session podcast. Hope you're having a great day. It's just getting started, or if it's just ending. Happy to have you here. I am your host, Sammy Coakley, joined here by my brothers, Ryan and Reese Coakley. We're here, ready to talk about some wrestling, and today's a good episode. We're getting ready to talk about some Olympics, getting into the previews. We've got two weights today, 57 and 125 kilos. Two exciting weights. Super excited about 57. 125 is going to be interesting too. But before we get into that, brothers, how are we doing? Fargo's going on right now. Freestyle just wrapped up. How are we feeling? It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I had FOMO.
Oh, you do? Oh, you had FOMO?
I had Fargo FOMO for sure. I wish I was there.
I was there.
Ryan was there.
And he still had
Should have
FOMO.
stayed.
He got a sampling of it.
I should have
So
stayed.
Also,
Oh no!
he just turned on his PlayStation.
I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident.
So Fargo was popping this year, huh?
The vibes were high.
Here's my question. So Wisconsin went out and killed it at junior duels. Why didn't they bring that same energy to Fargo?
They did
What's up with
not
that?
kill it at Fargo.
Huh?
They did not kill it at Fargo.
I know. Why didn't they bring that same energy?
I don't know. They didn't even have a lot of, or some of their guys from the real team.
That's
Did
my
they have
point.
any
Well,
other top dogs outside of?
I know
Miller
the U20 guys. The guys that are on the U20 world team were told no Fargo, and U17 maybe.
No, Melvin Miller
think-
was at Fargo.
Okay, well, I think U20s were told don't go.
Well, how could they?
What do you mean, Luke Lillidahl, Marcus
How could-
Blaze?
How could they go, Sam? When Pan Ams were literally right before it.
Yeah, you're right.
They would
I
have
don't know. Well,
wrestled.
Bo Bassett was there. Bo Bassett was there.
Not wrestling.
Yeah, but he was there.
That's what. Sammy, come on! I'm gonna punch you in the face
What are you gonna punch me for?
for being a smart ass.
All right. Well,
Bassett was there
I have
supporting his teammates, brothers.
younger brother. All right. In summary, Fargo FOMO, great tournament. Probably going to be there next year. Excited for that. Hopefully, can get a better showing out of our great home state, Kansas.
He's going to be representing the Tide.
I am going to be representing the Tide. I'll be the. Is it the first? It's the first state alphabetically, right? Alabama.
Yes. Yes, it
Hell
is.
yeah.
100%.
That'll be me.
There's
Be
a
top
song.
of the charts.
There's a song that you used to sing. That's the first one you say.
I never sang it. All
How
right,
does the
let's
song
get
go?
into. We're not singing a song. Let's get into a preview. We're going to start off with 125 kilograms for the Olympics, coming up sooner than I'm sort of aware of. Ryan's showing me a bracket. Can't read any of the names. It's not because of his bad handwriting. It's just it's really small on my screen.
It's not because of my bad handwriting. So thanks for outing
No,
me.
I just. What are our top 8 seeds, Ryan? Who do we have?
You want me to start from the bottom?
Yeah, run it whatever way you want to run it. It's
We
your
got
bracket.
Dang from China at number 8. Baran from Poland, number 7. Number 6 is I didn't know how to say his last name or spell his last name or whatever, so I just put his first name, which is Grigori from Azerbaijan. Number 5, we have Ligeti, and I did not put his country of origin down, and I cannot remember it. Hold on, let me look. I got it right here.
Daniel Ligeti is Hungary.
Yep. I said I had it right there. At number 4, we have Akgul from Turkey. At number 3, we have Parris from the US of A. At number 2, we have Gino from Georgia. And at number 1, we have Zari from Iran.
Is it Gino or Geno?
It's Gino Petrashvili.
It's not Geno Petriashvili?
I've never, ever heard anyone say that.
I feel like I've heard people say Geno.
Reese, chime in here.
Well, obviously Gino is way cooler than Geno. But yes, I have heard people call him Geno too.
I want to roll with Geno. Let me be clear.
Yeah, let's
I want
roll
to
with
roll with
Geno.
Geno. All right, we're rolling with Geno. I never said that other one. Let me give you some quick facts here. We have a
Notable
total-
draw-ins are Amar Desi. He's really the only noticeable one for me. Oh, no, actually, in the Kazakhstan, Yusuf, he's pretty good, too. The Mongolian's not bad, I guess, as well. Mukhtar, I don't know how to say his name.
He's
But yeah, they're in some notable drawings.
22 wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So some quick facts here. There's 5 Olympic medals in this bracket. 3 bronze, 2 silver, 1 gold. 24 world medals. 10 bronze, 6 silver, 8 gold, and then a grand total of 50 continental medals between Pan Am's, Asian, Euro, and the African Championships. The average age in this field is 29.3, which is kind of old. Looking at these competitors, a lot of them are in their 30s, which is, I mean, they're getting there, you know.
Wow. So being in your 30s
what?
is getting there, huh?
For
Where are they getting?
I'll punch you.
They're
Sam.
getting up there. They're getting to the 40s. Day by day. There's 6 Olympians from the 2016 Olympics in the field, including gold medalist Taha Akgul and bronze medalist Geno Petriashvili, and 7 Olympians from the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, including silver medalist Geno Petriashvili and bronze medalist Taha Akgul and Amir Zare. 10 world reps from last year's World Championships are in the field. There are 2 NCAA athletes present. That's Mason Parris and Amar Desi, and then 1 NAIA athlete. That's Ashton Matua from Nigeria. Since 1904, which I think is the installment of the World Championships, is when that happened, or the Olympics, the modern Olympics. It was in 1904. The U.S. has won heavyweight 3 times. And since 1951, the U.S. has won a world title in heavyweight 4 times. So those are our quick facts about the weight class. Now, getting into the bracket. We're not really too worried about the draw-ins. Like you said, Amar Desi, he's tough, and the Mongolian's tough too. But really, the seeding has kind of put the top competition in place already. So what do we think?
I think I like Mason Parris's road to a Olympic gold.
Who's he got? What's his first big match?
We'll have Azure. We'll see. You know, he could run into one of these guys like Amir Desi or Yusuf or can run into any of these tougher drawings. But then probably his first real challenge, I guess, would be Geno in the semis. Correct?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a tough one, too.
I don't know much about the guy from Azerbaijan, so.
Azerbaijan.
Oh, I think that guy's Georgia. Is Maturashvili that guy?
Meshvidashvili.
Oh, different guy.
But so he's 2023, 24 Euro bronze. Those are the credentials that I have on him. So not exceptional, but he's a European medalist 2-time.
He's not up to Mason Parris's standards, all right?
All right. Yeah, so it'd be him and Petriashvili in a rematch from last year's World Semis. I would favor Mason Parris.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I feel like Geno's going to be hungry for that gold. He wants it.
Yeah. I don't know, because he's...
Is this his third one, right?
This is his third Olympics. He was bronze in 2016 and silver in 2021.
So now it's time for that gold.
He's trying to get he's a triple threat right now.
But so and then Ghoul, he's also gold and bronze, or bronze and silver, correct?
He
No,
got a gold.
Akgul won it in 2016.
Oh, okay, never mind. So what medal does he need then?
Silver.
Okay. So we need
So
a
you
good
say-
old fashioned Gino Akgul showdown in the finals. We need Gino to win.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see that. I would love to see them in the finals one more time. Oh my god.
That has to be one of my. That's definitely my favorite non-American match at seniors. But even including American matches, probably one of my favorites. The 2017 World Finals.
Yeah, dude.
That
Their
was-
rivalry.
Mine was 2015 when they wrestled. That's my favorite match. Because Akgul
They didn't
just
wrestle in
absolutely-
2015.
I thought they did. Not in the finals. It was earlier. in
No,
the tournament.
Gino got beat like by Azerbaijan or something. He
Are you
didn't look
sure?
very good. Yeah.
I thought that's when Akgul just spanked him,
Mm-mm.
toyed with him, did that thing where
That-
he could have went behind him for the tech fall, but didn't do it.
That was Azerbaijan.
Hmm.
Because Gino would every match I remember in that tournament he would get down like a bunch of points and then it finally caught up to him.
When are we gonna have that back in Vegas?
Yeah.
We
That
can
would be
bring
nice.
Sammy this time.
Huh?
He didn't go?
I was there. I was
Oh,
there.
thought Sammy didn't go. I thought for some reason
No,
we
I was
left
there.
Sammy behind.
No, I was there. Don't let him deceive you. I was there.
Sorry, I'm just.
He
missing
saw
you.
history. Captain America.
I did.
Mhm.
That was the loudest building I've ever been in. That was crazy.
It was sick.
It's
That
one of
made
the-
me proud
Me too.
to be an American.
I'm proud
Yeah.
to be an American. Hey, is it 2 days, by the way?
the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, should be.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Pretty sure it should be.
All right, so,
So,
yeah, what do we guys?
My call here.
What?
What I'm gonna say is, I'm putting Mason Parris gold, Zare silver, and our bronze medalists are gonna be Gino and Taha.
I'm going Gino gold, Taha silver, and Zari and Paris bronze.
It's very un-American of you.
Sorry, he's just not going to get it done this time.
What do you mean?
He's
You
going to
think
get
he's
it
not
done.
good enough?
He's going to get it done maybe next time.
You're what's wrong with our country, Ryan.
Gino's just a hungry
You need to-
hippo.
You need to put every what? What did you call him?
You heard him.
All right, I'm gonna move on from that. Reese, what do you got?
I want to. What about this Taha? So, do we think Taha can beat Zare? I want to talk myself into thinking Taha can beat Zare.
I do think it can happen,
I guess he's beaten him before.
and he can do it again. Reach, this is fate.
It feels like it. It feels like I've been cheated out of these. It doesn't feel like the matches that I've wanted have been occurring lately. That's how I've felt. It feels
So
like
you're-
fate is.
So you're due, is what you're saying.
Oh, that's one way to look at it. I was looking at the negative way.
The pessimistic way?
I was like, well, I guess this is just reality forever. But okay, yes, that's what I'm going to go with. Exactly what you just said, Ryan.
All right.
Same order.
Awesome.
Because I also, oh my gosh, I would just love it. I would love. This is the greatest rivalry in wrestling history. Let's be real.
It's up there.
Zare
for sure.
and I mean,
I
Magul and
yeah, I'd
Gino.
put it. I would put it above Taylor Yazdani. I'd consider it
Easily.
at least.
Dude,
Yeah.
they actually go back and forth
Yeah.
in their
Right.
matches and every aspect of
Yeah.
their wrestling. They go back and forth.
Yeah.
What
And they
about
wrestle a bunch.
I mean, Snyder has some good ones too, but not quite as good as those guys. You're right. Okay, so are we moving on then?
Yeah, I think if I think Agul can beat Zare, Gino can't beat Zare. That's how I feel. So if he sees Zare in the finals, he's not beating him after the last time
Getting
they
another
wrestled.
silver. No.
Yeah, that would be sad. Or
Who-
Paris could just beat them all, and that would be awesome.
I mean, obviously, I hope that's what's going to happen. I just don't feel like that's what's going to happen.
How come?
who do we think? Who do we think we see leave it all out there this year and say that this is my last year?
Agul and Gino.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Agul's older than Gino. Well, I guess Gino's not that old. He's only like 29.
Gino's 30 and Taha is 33.
I guess we could both go one more.
I think
They are
I think
heavyweights.
the youngest wrestler, there's two of them actually that are both 23. One is Zare, which is terrifying, and the other is Jonathan Smith of California, USA, wrestling for Puerto Rico. All right, we want to move on to 57 kilos, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, let's move on. I'm ready.
All right, this is a big one. This is very exciting. Ryan, do you want to give us your 8 seeds and our draw-ins? Okay.
Okay. At number 8, we've got Abdulayev from Uzbekistan. At number 7, we've got Zhao from China. Number 6, we got I don't know how Serharat. Is that how you say it, Sam? The Indian
What country?
The guy from India.
I think it's like
I just call him Aman.
Okay, well, that guy.
Yep.
At number 5, we have the Albanian Abakarov, who I want to. Well, yeah, we'll get into it anyway. Number 4, we have Kartbay from Kazakhstan. Number 3, we have Arsen from Armenia. At number 2, we have Higuchi from Japan, and at number 1, we have the American now wrestling for Serbia, Stefan Vujic.
Okay.
Great weight, by the way. We've got 3 other Americans in it. Some notable draw-ins are... well, all right, we can go through all the draw-ins. Mohammed from Egypt. Faith from... What's GBS, by the way? I don't know what this is.
Guinea-Bissau.
Oh, yep. From Azerbaijan, we have... I don't know how to say this guy's name either. Razadzade? How do you say it?
Razadzi.
Yep.
Razadzi.
There you go. Spencer Lee, Go USA. Darian Cruz, also Go USA, but he's wrestling for Puerto Rico. Igorov from, what is that, Sam?
Igorov?
Yep. MKD.
That, Macedonia.
Macedonia. That is Macedonia?
Yep.
What's the
It's
K
North
for?
Macedonia. I don't know. I don't know if it's the Macedonian something democracy. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like PRK.
Yeah, yep. Another American.
MKD was Moldova. Or was that MDA? That's probably MDA.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. Another American wrestling for Mexico. We got Roman Bravo Young. And from Kyrgyzstan, is that what KGZ is? Kyrgyzstan, is that right?
Kyrgyzstan or something.
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
Kyrgyzstan. We got Ulu.
Kyrgyzstan.
Ulu.
Almas Ulu.
Yep. So yeah, it's going to be an awesome weight. We got 4 All-Americans, or 4 All-Americans. Well, yeah, technically we do have 4 All-Americans.
4
We got
All-Americans.
4 Americans at this weight, which means there is an opportunity for us to bring home every medal at this weight. There's an opportunity, okay? A small window of opportunity for this to happen, possibly.
We would have to have 2 get drawn in on the bottom and 1 get drawn in on the top.
Yeah.
That's step 1.
I've already done the
That's
math.
retrieve the keys.
Now, where do you put Darian Cruz that gives him the best opportunity to All-American?
All
You
American.
have
Here,
him.
get a medal. Excuse me. Sorry.
You have him losing to
Probably
Stevan Micic.
Ooh,
Round
that,
one.
that could work.
Round 1 or 2 because Abakarov is the 5th seed, right?
Yeah, but then he's gonna have to beat Abdulayev and Abakarov on the
I
backside.
think
Together.
I think the third quarter would be okay, where he has to
Oh,
beat or
he'd-
Hartunian.
He would literally
Exactly.
have to, if he had Stefan Micic round one and Micic made it all the way through, he would have to wrestle Abdulayev first and then Abakarov after that.
That does not sound good.
No.
Do we know about Gulamjan Abdulayev?
Yeah,
I know he's tough.
What are his credentials?
his. I mean, I just looked at his like wins and losses just a second ago. He's got like a win over India and some losses over Arslan, Hartunian,
Hartunian.
and another probably. He's got like multiple losses to Guev, and I mean he's got some good wins, but I don't think he's that good.
He's also an NAIA champion.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I don't know.
When did that
He's
happen?
25, so
Don't tell me to smoke anything, Sam. I'll beat you up.
all right.
Beat
And
him up.
he was at the last Olympics as well. So, quick facts here. We have one Olympic medalist. It's Rei Higuchi from 2016. He's also the only Olympian that we have in the field from the 2016 Olympics. We have 4 Olympians from the 2021 Olympics. None of the medalists. 12 world reps from last year's World Championships. 4 NCAA athletes: Spencer Lee, Darian Cruz, Roman Barber Young, Stevan Micic, and then 1 NAIA athlete. The average age is 25.8. That's 4 years younger than 125 kilos. And the suspicion is because of weight cutting. Typically,
6
you can't-
NCAA national championships. Don't forget about that.
6. Yeah. 3 from Lee, 2 from Bravo Young, 1 from Cruz, 0 from Micic, which is crazy because he has the world title. And then the last 2 things here: the U.S. has won this weight class, whether it's 54 up to 58 kilos, since 1904. We've won it 6 times at the Olympics. So we have 6 Olympic titles at this weight.
Yeah,
But
we're
since
awesome
1951
at this weight class.
Since 1951, we have 3 world titles.
Yep. We're also not awesome at this weight class.
I was looking at this. And I didn't understand it. We just didn't show up at Worlds, but we were ready for the Olympics.
Thomas
We're
Gilman
ready.
has one of those world championships.
And the other 2 are from his coach, his old coach. So it was really weird for me to look at, but yeah. So yeah, that's what we have. What do we think?
Here's what I think is going to happen with the draws.
I think
Spencer Lee, Rei
Micic.
Higuchi first round.
Oh, nope. That's not what I had. I had a Micic round 1.
That's equally interesting.
You guys want to see Spencer Lee off rip going up against one of these guys.
I just thought it looked like a good spot for. I just pictured him in that spot, and I was like, that makes sense. And then RBY up or right above him in the third little quarter, probably wrestling India first. That's what I was thinking.
And then
What
he
Beat
gets
India.
So do they wrestle? This is another question. How? Because I don't know what the schedule looks like. Will they do the semis before or after they weigh in for day 2?
I have no idea.
Dude, don't know. Don't
It
ask
would
me for
make
the
sense
schedule.
that they would do it before, right? That they would just wrestle 2 matches day 1, 2 matches day 2. That way, let's say someone doesn't make weight after they won their semifinals match, then they have to forfeit all the way out. That would be bad.
I don't think they are accounting that a possibility. I don't think they're factoring that in, because if you're at the Olympics, you're not missing weight. Unless, you're not missing weight.
You're not missing weight.
You're just not missing it. You're not going to miss weight.
Hopefully not. Just saying. Hopefully not.
Okay, let me. I'll pull up the schedule. You guys talk. I'll get you some answers. Okay.
I think Lee and Miocic off the rip. Lee wins that one, and he kind of walks through this thing after that. He'll get
Walks, in fact.
he's gonna get Higuchi in the finals. Higuchi, but we're gonna get a Higuchi RBY in the semis, and then we're getting Higuchi and Spencer Lee in the finals.
So they are wrestling on day one of whatever weight class, right? They're wrestling to the finals.
Like
And
just
then
like they do at Worlds.
Yeah, and then they begin with repechage on day 2, and then they get to the medals, and then they wrestle the medals.
Yeah, hopefully everyone makes weight.
Which makes the most sense because you don't want to make weight for day 2 if you like maybe are in, maybe aren't. The guy that beat me has to win in the semis, and then you just made weight for no reason. So
I predict that Higuchi has to go through all the American, not all of them, obviously, but through Cruz first.
He could go through all of them.
Well, no, he couldn't. Well, could.
He could do it.
He could. Technically, he could.
I don't think he could.
But he couldn't.
He technically could, but he couldn't.
Can he or can he not?
I mean, he can wrestle all of them, but he can't beat them all.
He can't beat them all?
Because
what if he did beat them all?
Cruz here, and then like RBY here, and Spencer Lee here, and then you could do it would work out.
All right.
And hit Miocic in the finals, but he won't beat him. But that's the thing is like he'll have to hit Spencer Lee before he gets to Miocic, and that's just bad news for him.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
If he ran through and beat all the Americans, we'd have to make him like a monument or something. And
No, we would not.
Yeah, we would.
What would we do?
Dude, it would be a Trojan horse.
Ryan, come on, don't spoil it.
We love Japan.
A monument full of snakes.
Dude, what?
They don't like snakes over there.
And they hiss. When they hiss, they say USA when they hiss. That's right.
Whoa.
American
snakes.
Do we want to put Spencer Lee through the toughest path possible to get him the best matches? Do we want that? Do we want to see that?
I want to see him wrestle Higuchi and Miocic, and I don't really care about any the other matches.
Abakarov.
Abakarov maybe.
He's gonna get Miocic, Abdulaev, Abakarov, and actually I lied. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, and then Higuchi, and Higuchi's gonna go through Cruz, Zhou or Zhao, however you say it,
Zhao.
and RBY. We're gonna get Higuchi RBY. That's gonna be a sick match.
I want to talk about who here within this bracket. Who do you think is the dark horse, or multiple dark horses? Who do you not know about that you think is a real threat?
Probably Azerbaijan and RBY. I would say like are the unseeded ones.
Okay, well, I mean you can include
probably India too.
Seeded. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Aman is I'm most fearful of Aman.
He's been beat up a few times. He's really young, so I guess he's still probably got a lot of upside, but he's been beaten by all those guys.
The listed age for him is 20.
He young man. Young man. Oh, you don't believe it?
Young man.
I don't know. You
think India lies too?
Dude. We had this whole debate last year. Ryan
about what?
Ryan was
about
hot on it.
About all foreigners?
No, about India specifically.
Wait, were they caught cheating? I can't remember.
Age cheating has been like a prevalent thing.
Right, because they don't have like birth certificates.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Or they don't fill their birth certificates out until like a couple years later or whatever. There's like your birth date and then your birth certificate date and all this other shit. Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. Indian slander and bullying and discrimination is on the rise, so it will not be tolerated here on this podcast.
Let's take the temperature.
Not trying to bully.
Let's take the rhetoric temperature down a little bit.
Yeah,
Just gonna.
let's get the hot. Are you agreeing? What are you saying?
Bring the temperature down on that Indian rhetoric. All right, guys.
All right.
A little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
I
just been hearing that a lot lately.
The rhetoric.
Keep pulling the temperature down on the rhetoric. Okay, guys.
Pull it down. So you're saying take the high road,
Just
or are you saying the opposite?
I'm saying be kind to one another.
Yeah, let's be kind. Amon is probably 20 years old. I believe it. I don't. Here's the thing about the cheating. I don't. If they don't, unless they get caught, I'm assuming they're not cheating.
Whether
And
he's
that's
20,
feels
that
good.
is
whether he's 20 or 22 really doesn't make a difference.
Not really. I mean, yeah.
That's my point. You know what I mean? Like it's still pretty young.
So why accuse?
Yeah,
You
or
know,
why even bring it up, Sammy?
why'd you bring it up, Sammy?
all right. I'm sorry, Reese. I didn't like what you said when you're like, as far as I'm concerned, they didn't.
Well, that's
cheat,
just too damn bad.
No, I don't like. I just like assuming that it's all good. You know, I don't want to assume that people are cheating, and because you don't know for sure, and whatever. As long as match fixing isn't going on, then whatever. That's the true form of cheating, in my opinion.
Where were you completely control the result in the outcome?
Yes, that is the most blatant form of cheating, and that's really the only when you break it down, banned substances, whatnot. The U.S., China,
Break it down for me, Reese.
all these superpowers have better, better facilities, access to better health, and that in you can look at that and say it's a form of cheating or getting ahead. But
So what you're saying is nobody's natural. That's
I'm
what
just saying it's not, the playing field is not even. No matter you have these banned substances, sure, but it doesn't even out the playing field.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So assuming people are cheating is like, what's the point?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to assume anything, but I am going to say
You know what they say about assuming.
makes an ass
Out of you and Sammy.
you. It makes
Me and you.
Makes me some ass. So what do we think Roman Bravo Young's ceiling is? Let's take that for now.
Ceiling? Silver.
If he was or wasn't cheating.
Why is RBY cheating?
I don't know.
Because he gets to train at Penn State.
Because he's from a different country.
Because he's from Mexico but gets to train at Penn State. Is that cheating?
Yes.
If you're from Mexico, you should have to train there too.
That's right.
Oh shoot! No,
guys,
RBY could win it, and I wouldn't be surprised if he won it.
What?
No way.
You should be surprised if Roman Bravo Young wins.
Why? He's good.
He is good, but then you think about that time he lost to Gabe Tag and what was that other dude's name from UNC? Illinois kid. Jamie Hernandez at trials or junior or the U.S. Open or whatever it was. And you think
junior Open? Yep.
I don't know. I'm not so sure. I don't know if he's got the savvy, the parterre.
He got turned by Venezuela.
If he gets taken down by Hartunian, he's getting turned.
Probably. If he makes the finals, but I mean, all right. What do you guys think? I think he can win it. I think the dude is capable of winning it.
Okay, I think he's capable of it.
He's going to. No. But you ask me what his ceiling is. His ceiling is gold.
I think his ceiling is bronze. I think his ceiling is same as like Sebastian Rivera's ceiling, like bronze, silverish. Bronze, like if you perform well. Silver, if you perform really well and have slight luck with your draw.
Are you saying Sebastian Rivera might be an Olympic medalist?
I mean, yeah,
Well,
he
no,
got it.
I'm
He was
gonna
a
save
world
that.
silver
Just drop it. Just drop it. We'll talk about that
later.
whenever we talk about 65 kilos, which is not this episode. I think it would be very impressive for Roman Bravo Young to beat somebody like Rei Higuchi or Abakarov or Stevan Micic. I think he would get smashed by Spencer Lee.
Yeah, I would love to watch that match though. It would be interesting. I feel like if Spencer got his hands on him, it could be ugly.
Just thinking about his results. I mean, he got turned by Venezuela. He hasn't had these match results that have been super impressive that have had like a wow factor. But I don't know if it's him adjusting to 57 kilos or if he is still figuring things out, and he's had plenty of time to train now to peak for the Olympics. So I'm gonna say that I'll be impressed with a bronze medal, and anything higher than that, I'll be blown away with.
Same.
That's what I'm gonna say. That was
Wager?
a loud sound, right?
Can we wager? Just kidding.
Wager. All right, what are we wagering?
No, because
What
I
are
don't
we
believe
wagering, Ryan?
that he actually win. I believe that Spencer Lee will win.
I believe.
So the medal contenders that we have are Stevan Micic, Rei Higuchi, Spencer Lee, Abakarov,
Zhao.
what?
Zhao.
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 You're gonna put
Zhao.
Zhao above
Zhao.
Aman,
Yes.
Roman Bravo Young,
No.
Gulam John Abdullayev,
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
Vladimir Igorov. Oh, Harutyunyan. Harutyunyan is the other one that I was thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Harutyunyan's really good. I think the thing that I've heard about him is he's got bad parterre defense.
Oh well, he better not run into Spencer Lee.
But he's super explosive, kind of like Musakayev, but not quite like that. That's what I've heard. Zhao will be tough. He doesn't have any credentials. Zhao doesn't. I think he's been to Worlds a time or two, but he doesn't have any medals at his Continental Championship.
He's tough.
Doesn't have any world medals.
He and Spencer Lee
tough.
match. I think he's tough.
He's tough. Aman will be tough. But I think there's two tiers among these medal contenders.
You said Micic, Abakarov, Higuchi, Spencer Lee, and Harutyunyan. Those five.
Those five, but I don't know if I would want to put Harutyunyan and Spencer Lee in the same tier as those top three.
Wow.
Those three are really good.
Harutyunyan had a 16-14 match with Higuchi last year.
That's true.
He looked really good last year, and he's only like 24.
Harutyunyan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Harutyunyan can get up in there. He can get up in there.
He gets all up in there. Where does he get up in though?
Right.
Okay.
Up in there.
That's the question.
I think Rei Higuchi might be the most prone to having erroneous matches. Higuchi. If I do want to strategize as far as bracket placement for these random draws, I would want to see Spencer Lee, if he's going to have to beat somebody like Stevan Micic or Rei Higuchi, that it's right off the scale, because both of those guys struggle with weight. So that's what I would want to see for an American perspective. The Abakarov matchup is really intriguing. I mean, last episode, Vito was talking about how he prides himself in his offensive capability, and Abakarov completely shut him down. So he's one of the more complete guys. Yeah. I'm excited for this weight.
I am as well.
Who's the 4 seed?
Karbe, Kazakhstan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Karpe. Okay. I'm gonna put my medals down.
Medals on the table.
Medals on the table. I'm gonna say this is gonna be tough, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll with it. Obviously, this is highly dependent upon the random draws. I'm gonna put Roman Bravo Young in at bronze. I'm gonna put Abakarov at bronze. Ray Higuchi silver, Spencer Lee gold.
Who are the two bronze?
RBY and Abakarov.
Ooh.
I'm saying Spencer Lee beats Abakarov and Stevan Micic, and Abakarov beats Micic for.
I know.
for
I
bronze.
understand what you're saying. I have the exact opposite. We are almost the same, except for that one little flip flop.
No.
Hey. My God. I'm making too much noise.
Is she having a nightmare?
She was. She
Dogs.
I love dogs.
Dogs are great. What do you guys got? You struggling here?
No, I'm sorry. I told you I have RBY bronze,
Oh, yeah.
Micic bronze, Higuchi silver, Lee gold. Reese?
Reese has a cat.
My dog would eat your cat.
Yeah. God damn it! I was gonna moon you
Ew.
using the cat.
Come on, Reese. Come on.
You're about to get it. What am I? I don't know. This is a tough one.
It's not easy.
I'm picturing the bracket right now, and I'm thinking. Here's
Here.
what I'm thinking.
Here, Reese, this will maybe a visual will help you.
So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Spencer Lee. Well, okay. Let me start with the bronze, I guess. With that, that indicates where I'm gonna have Spencer Lee.
Go ahead.
So I think it's gonna be Higuchi at bronze. The other side, Abakarov, I guess, bronze. Micic silver. Lee gold. I think that's like that might not be what I think will happen. I suppose that's just like what I want to happen, but I could also see it happening.
One more time, what did you say they were, Reese? Your bronzes?
Abakarov, Higuchi, bronze.
Okay.
Micic.
So you don't have RBY placing, huh?
I got RBY losing to Haratunian, and then Spencer beats Haratunian in the semis.
That's tough.
Mm.
So the people that we're probably overlooking the most is Aman from India, and either Razadzi or Zhao. I guess all three of them are probably
Maybe Abdulayev.
Maybe. Yeah. Man, this is gonna be such a. It sucks that we only get 16 weights. This would be to see this at the Worlds would be great. I would like to see this next year and the year after that.
Oh, yes.
And the next year.
And the next year.
And the next year.
And the next year.
But I'm guessing this is gonna be the last time we see RBY wrestle. Unfortunately.
Agreed.
Now, that would be a Cinderella story. But this also might be the last time we see Spencer Lee wrestle. So,
agreed.
Right? Mm-hmm. Or did he say that he wants to keep wrestling?
I don't know. Actually, he might have, but I think he might have. I think if he wins gold, he's done.
On to coaching.
On to coaching.
But Tom Brands, is he ready to? Well, so Spencer's going to be an assistant.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if he could jump straight into head coach at the ripe age of 25.
Well, John Smith did it at 26.
Right. You need a little bit more time. There's a difference there, Reese. Did you hear? I said 25. You said 26.
This is true.
He needs just a little bit more time under the belt. Did John Smith really jump straight into head 26? Coach? I don't know. Next year, I think he's a 99. He's my class. So,
John, yeah, he started at 26.
Just straight into head coach.
He was
No.
he was a co-head for 1 year, and then
Oh. I mean, I guess you could do that with Spencer Lee. You could have him be co-head.
no, you wouldn't be able to because Tom Brand signed an extension through 2029.
Spencer will be 26 in 3 months.
Oh, there you go. So he was a
He's
98
ready.
kid. Wow, old head. I guess that makes sense. He wasn't at cadet trials.
When's his birthday?
Last year there.
October 14th.
Hmm.
He's like a Scorpio or something.
He might be a Scorpio. You might be right about that. You know, I hear those Scorpios, they're champions.
Scorpion.
All right. That, as far as I'm concerned, wraps up our preview for those two weight classes.
Oh no, he's a Libra.
We
What a nerd.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. You crack me up, Reese.
We are currently 18 days away from the first day of wrestling at the Olympics. We kick it off with men's Greco-Roman. And I believe that men's freestyle will begin on the 9th of August. Maybe the 8th.
The
Maybe it's
9th of August, you say?
It's the 8th. It's the 8th. It's the 8th. August 8th. So 21 days away. We're getting there. We're 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away from wrestling.
So yeah, we do one next week, and then the week after that, and then
Then we're ready. We're there. All right, people. So stay tuned.
What are we doing
Made it
next
this far.
week? What weights?
Next week we will be doing
97.65.
97.65. That's probably the best way to do it. We're starting at the bookends and we're slowly working our way into the middle. 86 and 74 will be the last two that we do.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center to have a Tootsie Pop? Like that.
Just like that.
Yeah. No, Sam? Fucking Sammy.
People, sometimes I lose control of this little thing that we do here.
Uh,
All right.
I've
Closing thoughts.
I've only had solitary for the past couple of days.
Closing thoughts.
Fargo was awesome.
We can do a little bit of Fargo.
Yeah.
I watched that Melvin Miller match, finals match. That was pretty
I
crazy.
heard about it. Pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy. I mean, this dude was just living on Jimenez's legs, just all over his legs, all over.
For the people that don't know, Melvin Miller, who he's a freshman going into his sophomore year, and he's wrestling junior 150, 157?
157.
50, yeah.
Junior 157. He's in the finals. He's losing. He needs a takedown with 8 seconds left. They're wrestling off a restart, and 4 seconds into that 8 seconds, they stop it, warning the other wrestler for not engaging. Break completely stops the momentum. There's 4 seconds left, and on that restart, Melvin Miller gets in on a leg attack and manages to collect both legs to get the takedown with 4 seconds left in the finals of Fargo. And apparently he's just Mr. Clutch. He's had crazy clutch moments at this tournament, at Super 32, at PIAAs. So he's got to be number one in that class.
He's a beast.
Class of 27?
Wow.
That's a bummer.
Wow. We're getting old. That's crazy.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
You've got nieces and nephews that are in college or getting ready to graduate high school or, all that good stuff.
Dude, yeah. We also get treated to see another Daniel Zepeda Bo Bassett rematch at Who's Number One. That'll be exciting, right?
It's going to be an ass.
Bo Bassett looks big.
It'll be an ass whipping the other direction this time.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I felt like Zepeda has not been increasing talent-wise at the rate that Bo Bassett has.
I'm excited to see Bo Bassett compete at some of these college opens up at 149. I think that'll be interesting.
I'm
Yeah.
done with Bo Bassett. He took Indiana off of his
I
recruitment list.
knew you were going to be salty about
So early, dude.
I know there's still a Division II school on there.
Ah! I
Oh,
think
man.
Pitt Johnstown is still on there, right?
Yeah, that's because I think
Dude.
it's it's kind of like a favor to Young Guns coach too, Jody. He coached.
What kind of favor is that? Oh, I'll leave your school on my list.
It makes it look good. It does. I
Piece of work, man.
called Sarbo today, and I was like, you guys still got a chance.
There's still a chance. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I think Bo Bass is probably going to put the work on him, but maybe not, which is kind of exciting.
And then,
But what they wrestled who's number one at 138, right?
Yes.
And now Bo Bassett's going to be wrestling 49 at college opens next year.
I mean,
Bo Bassett was undersized back then.
He's only getting bigger, man.
Jeez.
He looked quite large because he was like standing next to Zepeda, and he looked bigger than him.
I'm just not sure if he's gonna be big enough for 165 for
That's
74
where people
kilograms.
are going to put him,
huh?
People are putting him up at 74 kilograms.
I mean, he's a 49, 57 pounder. I think he's gonna outgrow 65 kilograms before the next cycle. I just don't know if he'll be big enough for 74. I think he's gonna be a tweener.
It's crazy that his he's developing physically at this. I mean, he's late, right? Is he not late?
What do you mean late?
Age-wise.
For his
I mean, he's gonna turn 18 in a few months, right?
And he's going into his junior year of high school, turning 18, and now it was when he's starting to like grow into his frame and like.
I mean, dude, Dad didn't fill out his frame.
Right.
Dad went from 120 pounds to 180 pounds his first year in college.
Right.
You know,
and there's
late bloomers, or it just happens.
Hayden Zilmer. There's Christian Lance.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right. Well, then shut up, Sam.
All right. So he's gonna be 74 kilograms. That's kind of crazy.
maybe
What if
someday.
he leads us to greatness in his age? Jax
Greatness
Forrest, that's the kid that needs
leads
to be
us-
growing.
Yeah, no kidding.
He needs to
I
fill
don't
his
think he
frame
is.
for sure. He's starting to.
At least he wrestled 32.
He'll be a 41
Right.
pounder in college.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Speaking of that, I watched that match live. Very excited for it, and he just totally smashed Mendoza.
I heard he just
man.
had all the tricks.
He was a man on the mission.
He literally turned. I mean, he hit him with like 3 different. Just
That's what
he
I
hit.
heard.
He did a little half. What do you call that? Crab half. What is that called?
Yeah. I mean, he had a half. Instead of going this way, he rolled with it the other way, like against the half, not with it. You know what I mean, Sam?
Yeah. What?
Interesting. Yeah, I got you.
And
I
then,
get what you're saying.
then he went to a gut.
Then he did some. I said some. I described it to
a lace. It was a crazy lace.
crazy lace, and then he did that like tight waist kind of post. He didn't have a lock on the gut. It's like something you would probably do, Sammy.
Thanks.
Your gangly ass.
Yeah. Dude.
But yeah, and then I mean Mendoza, like there were a couple of times on their feet where he like almost had him taken down, and then just Forrest is like the king of wrestling through positions.
Mm-hmm. You know who's not the king of wrestling through positions, Reese?
All Kansas wrestlers.
Come
is
on,
that where we're going?
We need to not. We don't. Let's talk about. Let's talk.
Who are we talking about?
Let's talk about Nathan Desmond.
Let's talk about your wrestler.
Oh. Yeah, well, that he falls under the umbrella of Kansas.
I know,
dude. Yeah, he's
So Will Hinkle, right?
Will Hinkle.
Crazy.
What about him?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
What, that he lost?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, Will. And Schwab won. That was cool.
Yeah, 1-1. The other one didn't place.
Yeah, that was
Which I always thought the younger one was a little bit better too, but I was wrong.
He's. I
When you
mean, well,
say,
he's
are they twins?
no.
No.
Well, at least
One's a year younger.
Yeah, one's a year younger.
One's in 8th grade. One's in 9th grade. Dreshawn Ross had to injury default.
There's a bunch of. I mean, dude,
we don't know about that.
There was a bunch of rough.
There's some fallout
results. Gray Burnett, dude, did not look good at all.
Gray Burnett.
Who?
He was the number 1 seed at 113, and he went like 2-2.
Is he an Iowa kid?
No, Ohio.
Oh.
I'm not gonna take the seeding seriously, and I'm just gonna call it separation criteria.
Well, yeah, that's pin rating.
That's fair.
Somebody apparently told our old man that the top 8 are basically the same, and it's like, well, no, that's not true, because if you put, let's say, you could put the best 2 guys at number 1 and number 8, like that doesn't, just because they're like their margin is that thin or that close doesn't mean that 1 through 8 is basically the same thing. Like,
right?
You have to seed it correctly. You just do.
Yeah. Just let Willie do it.
That's what I did, and I told Will.
Willie do it.
I was like, Dad, dude, like you got to talk to your USA Wrestling people and just convince them to let the brain take care of everything. At least for juniors, you know what? If they want to use the pin rating for 16U, let them. All right, because all the juniors matter because it helps kids get recruited for college, right?
Yeah,
kids are actually competing for an opportunity to win, or not win, but like get scholarship money or NIL or whatever, raise their stock. That's, I guess, what I should say.
What was Sergio Vega's seed? He was like a 22, wasn't he?
He was 9.
Oh, that's still crazy. That's like one of the best guys in the whole tournament.
Right. Speaking of unseeded kids that weren't really involved in this pin system and that were, I think this was a big surprise. It should have been to everybody, or if somebody knew about it, that's impressive. Elliot Humphreys from Massachusetts, first finalist for them in I think 10 years or something like that.
He like DMP'd at Super 32, DMP'd at Prep Nationals, DMP'd at NHSCAs, and then Fargo
and then made the finals.
Yeah. Going to Army, is that correct? Army West Point?
I don't know.
I don't know
where he's going.
I looked him up because I was curious to see if he'd go anywhere. I looked him up and on his Instagram said, I think he was committed to Army. Yeah. I don't know if he was committed or if he had just taken a visit, but
his only loss is to junior Alessio Parrington from New Jersey, who's committed to Cornell. That he teched his way through the tournament. Yeah. So
that kid looked unbeatable.
He looked good.
I actually, we could segue that into. I've been doing like what I think, trying to predict what these lineups are going to look like, and
that's not really a segue.
We're not getting into no lineups.
I thought I had Alessio Parris. Has he got one more year of high school?
He's got one more year of high school.
Okay. I got that Mikey Delgado in there though right away.
Yep, and then his brother Rocco, I think, also has one more year. Cornell. They're going to be good, but back to Fargo. Dunya Sibomana, junior 113. We know about this kid, right?
Yeah.
I've heard about him.
She's from the Congo, correct?
From the Congo, yes. Pretty impressive. He had, I think, a little bit of a slump or a lull over this last year, or maybe these last 2 years, because he won his state title as an 8th grader in New York, and then took 3rd and then 2nd this last year.
Yeah. He had a decent NHSCAs this year.
Yeah, and then he goes out and he wins Fargo, and he does it in pretty dominant fashion. I think his closest match was the finals, 8-2 over Aiden Dodd. So he'll be one that people are going to be out to try and secure.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, I agree. He's got to put some size on, but
absolutely.
He's gonna be.
I think that's all I got.
He'll be a 25-pounder for life, though.
Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, I think that's all I got for today.
Sammy's really trying to
Yeah.
come off here.
Well,
It's
we hit 1 hour,
9:30
sir. It's 9:30. It's 9:30 at night, good
in
sir.
the central time zone.
I'm just home alone right now, so I'm like,
Look,
I want to
man,
be lonely.
it's been a long day. All right. You're gonna let me end my long day, okay?
Fine.
There we go. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a good rest of your day.